So today we're going to talk about Twitter. So because there was no more weeks anymore because Pokemon Scarlet Violet is about to come out. Most of the game has been leaked already, besides the story, which I leaked the story today. But yeah, most of the Pokemon weeks are done. But yeah, now to talk about just random articles until more weeks will come up because there were some other weeks, but I realized both of those weeks were terrible weeks and one of them was a fan game and one of them was a joke week about Dark Souls 3, which is a game that's already out. Okay, but this is about Twitter, of course, and they're freaking out because they're gonna have to pay for the food instead of getting free funds. Why don't you just go to like McDonald's or something and bring they love Starbucks so much. The refs love Starbucks so much. They constantly get Starbucks all the time. Why don't they go to Starbucks? That's the favorite place in the whole entire world. Like, really, they love Starbucks so much. Why don't they go to Starbucks? Oh, wait, Starbucks you just get coffee though, and they're gonna have to pay $400 as well, and Twitter, which means you're gonna have to actually pull your wolf at Twitter instead of coming in 2 hours a day and not actually doing anything, as well. Because if you look at it that way, I think Elon Musk saw that one person on TikTok, that one video that was posted to TikTok from a former Twitter employee. I bet he's probably fired now. But basically, she did nothing. She did nothing. Okay, she did nothing. Okay, and I think that's what Elon Musk is doing. Elon Musk wants people to actually earn stuff, and people gonna start. Okay, why don't you just go to a food place before and get like McDonald's or something for once? Okay, it isn't that hard. The rest of us peasants have to do it. Okay, most places don't, unless it's like a restaurant, don't offer. Unless you work at a restaurant, don't offer free food. Okay, they don't. Okay, you either have to bring food from somewhere else, basically. Okay, you have to either get McDonald's or eat somewhere before you go to work, eat somewhere after you go to work, and that's how it typically is, or make your own food. Okay, but these people are too lazy and don't want to do anything. Okay, most of these people at Twitter don't want to do anything, and now they're paying the price. They're paying the price for not wanting to do anything, for being lazy. Okay, they're not wanting to do anything on Twitter. They don't want to do anything on Twitter. Okay, and Twitter is not a restaurant. It is not a restaurant. Okay. Yeah, Musk is eliminating free meals for Twitter staff. And Elon Musk will have you have to work 80-hour work weeks at Twitter. So you actually have to work at Twitter if you want to work at Twitter. You know, this is their punishment for you to, they had the easy way. And I bet most old people realized that people on Twitter, most working people have to work, five to 9 to 5. That's the typical work schedule. That's around like 8 hours a day. Well, most old people have to work 8 hours a day, and your typical job you have to work 8 hours a day. When most old people see that these people are coming in to work, they only have to work 1 or 2 days a week, and that's what Twitter has so many points. Because people who come on Twitter, they don't work, they don't care, they don't want to work. They are lazy. They're lazy people, and Elon Musk wants to eliminate the laziness at Twitter. He wants to eliminate all the laziness that is at Twitter. He wants to make Twitter, well, people actually want to work. People actually want to do their jobs. Because I bet there's some people who actually do want to do the work and do want to do the jobs. But no more free food at Twitter. Go get your own food, or you have to pay up as well. Shouldn't be that hard because you all want your $15 an hour minimum wage. You all want your $15 an hour minimum wage. Okay? It shouldn't be that hard. Okay? You have to work. You have to actually work at Twitter. Okay, and most of these lazy people on Twitter are gonna quit. They're gonna leave, and Elon Musk is gonna get people who actually want to work, who actually want to do their jobs, who actually care about doing the jobs, I think that's what Elon Musk is doing here as well. And of course, all of the 5 people on Twitter, all of the left and Gen Z are throwing their tantrums again, because that's all they ever do now is throw their tantrums online, because they actually have to do work now, like most normal people do. Most normal people who, there's a lot of people who have to work 80 hours a day. There's a lot of people who have to work all day, 80 hours a day. Okay, there are tons of people who only get a couple of days off. They have to work 80 hours a day. And most of these people are poorer than most of these people who work at Twitter, and they have to get by working 80 hours a day. Okay, they have to work 80 hours a day. Okay, a lot of people have to work 80 hours a day. Okay, a lot of people do. And you have these people who don't want to work, who only work like 2 days a week and only work like 10 hours a day. Like that one guy who works as a dog walker. Like, it is really weird. Like, if they put, as well, okay. Yeah, basically, so Twitter, for these people, for Gen Z, they're gonna have to actually work. They're gonna have to actually put effort for the college degrees that are completely useless now, because college degrees, all used to mean something, but they're now basically useless. You have stuff like gender studies and stuff, completely useless degrees, and these people, they're so worried about student debts, but they won't want to work for it. Like you have debts, you should work. I don't know why it's that hard for these people. If they care so much about money, they care so much about student debts, but they don't want to work to get that. They just want the government to do everything for them. They just want everything to do them. So yeah, all the socialists and communists are crying. They're crying off as well. This just further proves that Gen Z is the absolutely worst and laziest generation in the whole world as well. They also complain about the student loans not being forgiven by the government, which what propelled them to come out to vote in the first place in the midterms. And now they can't and now they got 4 false promises because the court said no. So yeah, that is it about this video. Very, very bad news for Gen Z. They're gonna have to actually work at Twitter. Okay, and you have to switch with this video. Goodbye.